So I'm going to show you 5 super important flashbangs that you should know for CS2 Vertigo, starting off with this self-flash for mid. Any mid player should know this because it gets me so many free kills. All you have to do is get stuck right here into this corner. You find this kind of illuminated crack in the wall here, and you just do a simple right-click jump throw right at the plus. That is going to end up popping right here so it doesn't blind you, and you're able to peek out. So if you're really quick, I will say, if you throw it like this, if you're really fast, you may be able to get yourself blinded if you get to this point. So keep that in mind. So one thing that you can do to mitigate this, if you're finding that you're blinding yourself with it, you just aim a little bit higher. So just like about up to here. And that way you can get really far out and not even, not full blind yourself even while you're peeking. So anyways, just something to keep in mind. For an easy lineup sake, you can go right for the plus, but if you're quick and you're flashing yourself, just aim up a little bit, no problem. So now let's move over to the A site. If you're the guy that's just throwing the back sight smoke just like this by doing a shift walk run throw, it's going to land right here and smoke off all of backside. If you're the guy throwing that smoke, it is very easy to also pair that up with the A God Flash. All you have to do is find this little elbow right here in the pipe, bring your crosshair down just below this line right here, a simple jump throw, and boom, that is going to pop here, bank off the concrete, and flash right in this position. So the reason it's the God Flash is any of your teammates that are running up right here and peeking short, well, they're not going to get blinded by it, and any of the enemies right here are going to get blinded. The other super common angle that people play is right here. It's going to full blind that, and it also fully blinds anyone playing up here on headshot. If they're holding this angle, it's going to absolutely destroy them, and your teammates, if they're coming up short, they're not going to get blinded by it right here either. It's a very free flashbang to throw. You should definitely just chuck it a couple times as your teammates are pushing up. It's just harmless. So on the other hand, if you're on the CT side towards A, and maybe you have a player ramp and a player short, if you want to throw a flash that both of them can peek off of, you just get right up to the corner here, find the top right of this piece of concrete, and do a simple left click throw. So that is going to end up full blinding anyone on this side of ramp and anyone inside of yellow without any time to react whatsoever. They're going to eat that 100% of the time. Same with anyone on this side, they're also going to eat it. The only issue is anyone standing along this area here, they're not going to get full blinded. But if you have a ramp player playing up here, generally they're going to have info on that. And so if they are in this position, you can throw that and might as well just have your short player and your ramp player be able to peek the same flash and just obliterate anyone on the ramp. You just have to keep in mind that if they're along this side of the wall, they aren't going to be blind. Moving on to B, if you've just thrown maybe the back generator smoke, from that same position, you can just simply throw a left-click flashbang just above this yellow mark on the wall. That's going to end up landing right here. So any of your teammates, as they run up, they're not going to get blinded by this because it's going to go on the other side of this wall. And any of the enemies that are maybe positioned up here in front of the smoke, they're going to absolutely eat it. All of default is also going to eat that. And anyone back here on pillar, they're also going to eat it because it's going to go right over this way. So that is pretty much the God Flash for B. Since this almost does the exact same thing, you can also, if you're stuck right here, you can just left click right above this little yellow dot here. It's going to land and pretty much accomplish the same thing right in front of white here as your teammates are running up. It's not going to blind them, and it's going to get all the sight. So if no one's up past this line yet, you might as well throw that too if you're in that position. So finally, if you're ever going for a very aggressive play on B stairs, all you have to do is you're running up to peek. You just do a simple left click throw right at this side of the I-beam to where it'll bounce and pop right under the stairs, not blinding you, but anyone down here, they're going to eat it. Obviously, it's very loud. It's a noisy flash, so they may be able to turn away from it. But hey, if it's an early round fight and they're going for a quick peek, they may end up eating that and allowing you to get the kill. Regardless, if they're taking the quick fight, they're going to have to turn. They're going to have to do something, and it just gives you a free peek and an opportunity to get kills. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. Please go ahead and comment, what you would like to see next. If there's anything specific that you would like me to cover, just let me know. I'm always looking for ideas. I make these videos pretty quick. So hey, if you've got an idea, let me know down in the comments. I'll probably make it.